Department, Government of Karnataka, presently working as Chief Accounts Officer in the Zilla Panchayat Uttar Kannad. Our project is Clinic in a Backpack. It pertains to the primary health sector. So before I begin, I would like to give a brief description of my district, that is Uttara Kannada. So initially here I remember Charles Dickens' novel, A Tale of Two Cities, where there are two paradoxes. Like it's the best of time and it's the worst of time, something like that. My district is most beautiful district in the state of Karnataka. At the same time, we are one of the most backward district in the state too. So the title, this my project, Clinic in a Backpack, it actually began like this. So it is a project which was envisioned by myself and our team headed by the CEO M. Roshan, who is an IAS, and along with the district health authorities like the district health officer. It actually caters to the basic primary healthcare needs of the people in the most backward rural area, the hilly terrain in my district. So Uttar Kannada is actually covered by 80% of forest area, the hilly terrain, and inaccessible remote village hamlet where the population is very scattered. And the reason for this project goes back to August 2019, when actually the story began. It was in the mid of August, and we in the district were facing very great heavy showers along with the flood. And most of the district authorities, the officials, we were quite busy helping our people in the villages who were caught up in the flood. So at that time, though our healthcare facility could reach to all the villages immersed by the flood, we couldn't do much to most of the villages because basic checkup though we could do in the village area, but for the further necessary test or the checkup or whatever, we couldn't get them to the main district headquarters. So I'll begin my presentation at this point. So this is a project which was the main intention was to wipe the tears of needy pregnant women, like the lady over there who was Mrs. Jayamma and some elderly person like Mr. Nagappa, who inspired us to begin this project. So though the government has done everything to help these people, they couldn't be brought to the main referral point and given further treatment. So that was the main hindrance. So at that time, our thought process began. As the English proverb goes, if mountain doesn't come to Mahmud, then Mahmud will go to the mountain itself. So like that, if these people cannot come to the main referral point, then we ourselves will go to their doorstep to help them in the need of their heart, so are of their need. So the thing was, we chose a village called the Devalmaki village in the district headquarters near to district headquarters Karwar, which is located 50 kilometers. Though the distance may seem very little, like 50 kilometers, but actually it is one of the remote area because the journey time itself would be 1.5 hours to reach that area. It is located amidst the hilly area and amidst the Western Ghat forest. So this isolated forest, it was also badly affected by the flood. And there is, of course, a primary health center located there with a single lady doctor and nurse and few ANMs. But all they could do was they can do the health checkup. But for further investigation or anything, they should be brought to the district headquarters for each and everything. So this would badly affect the pregnant woman and the elderly population who on their own couldn't travel to the main district headquarters for the further treatment. So our idea was to help them, that is take the hospital to their doorstep. So we planned and we got in, it is not a government, any centrally sponsored or state sponsored project where there is a flow of funds. So it was something which we wanted to begin very fast. So we took the help of NPCIL Kaiga, which is located near Karwar, so that the funding would be received from them under the CSR component. And we got in touch with a startup company in Bangalore, Carnation, and along with their help and along with our district health officer, we planned for a customized backpack kit which contains most of the healthcare equipment which could be carried to the doorstep of the needy people. So using this kit, we trained our very little medical staff personnel in the primary health center there. And the beauty of the kit was that one of the instrument which is used called fetal Doppler, that's the main instrument. This is a using this instrument, the fetal heart rate could be deciphered very easily, and this will help a lot for women in the second and third trimester of their pregnancy, because this kit whatever we design the customized kit, using this our health workers, they would be visiting the household of every pregnant woman in that village. So in this Devalmaki village, we have got nearly 1,600 population, but though the population number seems less, the houses are very dispersed, they are scattered, they are in the remote parts, hilly area. So even to reach the primary health center, they will have to put a lot of struggle. So now the already we had the data of out of 800 female members in that village, people between 20 to 40 years of age. We have around 200 women in that area. And out of that, already the government machinery is in place to identify the pregnant woman. So what we would do was our health visitors, the ANMs, they would visit with their kit to the household of these pregnant women. And normally what happens is within 9 months of pregnancy, four basic tests so they have to do. But in our case, what we did was once in a month, our people would visit there and do all the testing parameter or whatever they have to do, they would do that. And after the test, if there are any abnormality, especially the fetal Doppler, the heart rate of the fetus in the womb, that would be determined. And if it is found to be abnormal, immediately using our vehicle facility, we would bring the patient or the pregnant lady to the district headquarters of Karwar and treat them. So these are some of the equipment used by us. So all these issues are there. And another issue here which helped the people were the elderly people, because most of them will be diagnosed with either diabetes or hypertensive. So many issues are there. The primary testing, so it will be done in the primary health center earlier. But for any other, like just a sugar test, for blood sugar testing, they would have to come to 50-kilometer distant headquarters, district headquarters. So many of them would skip their normal routine health checkup, and only at the emergency, at the critical point, they would be coming here, and many would not survive also. So the elderly population were also kept in mind, and those were the people using the Android tablet provided with the kit. Their data would be entered there by the doctor sitting in our primary health center, and using that their stats would be kept in record, and using that these people would be treated once in a month, so that proper medication is given to them, and in case of emergency they too would be rushed to the district headquarters. So there is an app associated with the Android mobile, the tab given along with the kit, and our doctor would be entering the data in this. So this is some of the reports that are generated. So our project, it was actually, we launched this project on October 19, 2019, and we ran the show until end of March, that is before the COVID breakdown. So after the pandemic, we couldn't continue it, but the pregnant ladies were always taken care of. So in amidst the COVID pandemic also, our health visitors and our team would visit the pregnant woman at their household, and so far 49 women have delivered successfully without any death or any complication because of our intervention. And even the kit what we have speaking about, it was used only twice a week there because of shortage of manpower. The doctor, every time when the patient comes, she cannot keep entering the data, and she cannot spend too much of time on every single patient. So because of shortage of manpower, we have used it twice a week, and in spite of that, there was so much of good turnout. But the major highlight is the care of elderly people and especially the pregnant women. So our next future idea, the same project, it is ongoing. In amidst the COVID pandemic, we have catered to the need of the pregnant women, and in future we have a plan of locating the bedridden patient in the area where our health visitors will visit their home fortnightly and take care of their health also. And if it was not for the COVID pandemic outbreak, our idea was to to start the this project in many other talukas also. Our district is a very vast district with 11 talukas, so at least in another 5 talukas we had the plan to start this, and by this time we would have reached that, but shortly we will be resuming that, probably, hopefully, once the COVID pandemic comes down. So that is just, I would like to end my presentation with the Chinese proverb, a journey of 1,000 miles begins just with a single step. So our journey with the baby step has already begun. We couldn't, of course, reach the targeted potential because of COVID outbreak, but in future, we would be hoping to reach our target, the needy people whose tears we could be able to wipe. So I am very grateful and thankful to the prestigious Scotch Group for giving us this opportunity to make a presentation here. Thanks to the jury members and for all of you for your patient hearing. Thank you one and all. Jai Hind.
Very good. You have taken quite proactive measures to address the problem of the needy, that is the pregnant women and the elderly, for whom it is very difficult to come.
Yes,
Yes, and your efforts are quite praiseworthy
thank you.
and also difficult, because when it is areas are so remote, going
Yes,
there with a
yes,
backpack, which I'm sure will be quite heavy,
yeah.
it is quite difficult. Still, your people have
Yes.
done it. Congratulations, very good.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So how your workers or the officers come to know that we need to go to a certain place with the backpack?
Sir, for example, can I take the example of the pregnant ladies in our area, in the village? With our already existing government machinery, we will be already having the data of the pregnant woman from the initial phase when she was diagnosed as pregnant. So, my officials, the basic health workers, the ANMs, so they will be either the people, the pregnant women, they will have to come for a regular checkup. They will see that even the Anganwadi workers also take care to see that they usually come to the primary health center. But in our case, what we have done is, since we have got the already existing database with us, the ANMs, they themselves go to the pregnant woman's house and do the test there once in a month. So that is the
Right.
practice. That's how
So
we do, sir.
that is the case of where the information is known.
Yes, sir.
What about in case of somebody gets emergency and you need to send somebody over there? How can
No, sir.
somebody?
Pardon, sir. Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, yeah.
The thing is, like, since we do monitor them at a regular intervals, like we have our own set of people, like those people, if some such emergency as you said arises, they will intimate the doctor in the primary health center, who will arrange for an ambulance to take the person from there and bring them to the district headquarters. So that is the arrangement we have put in place.
So, but the people living in, like you have shown, that the very backward areas,
Yes,
their
sir.
connectivity will also not be there.
Yes, sir.
So how those people get connected to you? Because your basic idea is for very backward and remote areas.
Yes, sir. Like there are some, of course, in my district, there are some shadow areas where the connectivity is not, it's a problem, sir, as you rightly said. But in this particular Gram Panchayat Devalmaki, if not in the entire area, there are some points where there are connectivity and the local people know about that, sir. So through
Okay.
them, and we have got the village, even the Panchayat Development Officer, the Gram Panchayat, so entire setup is there. So with their team, we are able to pull on somehow, sir, and there is no casualty. Like we were in time to help all the 49 pregnant women in the past 1 year.
Is your efforts are really commendable, since
Thank
India has also has got independence and is around more than 70 years,
Yes, sir.
and we are still struggling to provide basic
Yes,
necessary healthcare system to our remote and far-flung backward areas.
yes,
So
sir.
really, this type of work is commendable. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Good project.
Thank you, sir.